to see you.
Hi,
Lovely to see you. Hi,
What,
how are you?
what have you been up to?
What have I been up to?
You're around, then you're in, then you're out. I wonder what you're up to at the minute.
Well, I've just released my next single. So that was released on July the 17th, last Friday. That's out now. It's called Waiting for Your Love. It's out now on Spotify and on Vivo. So it's actually completely different to what I've done before. It's actually a love song that I wrote about 11 years ago, and I only completed finishing the song about 2 months ago. I collaborated with a producer that I've worked with before, and it's basically kind of a bit like a pop type ballad. It's completely different. Hopefully it's going to shock all my fans. We're working really hard on trying to get the song out there. We have had some interest from some high profile radio stations, so we're hoping it's going to get the radio play that it deserves. Basically, it's kind of a love song about that ultimate form of attraction, that chemistry, that it's about that moment of passion, basically it features me mostly singing, so that's really going to shock people. It does have a bit of rapping in it, but it's completely different to what I've done before.
So is that what you want to do then? You want to move away from that certain genre of music into another, to get people to take you more seriously in a certain...
No, not necessarily. This song is just kind of, it's kind of how the way this one worked out. Obviously, I take my rapping, very seriously, this is just another string to my bow. It's just something different that I'm doing. It's not me closing the door on, rapping and saying, I like to see myself as a versatile human being, and I'm really excited about the song, and I think the production, behind it is really, really genius. So, I've got really high hopes for the song, and we're just going to try and push it as much as we can.
What have you learned about yourself through this whole process? Because you're a songwriter. You go on, obviously, X Factor, you go on that big program which puts you in the limelight. You go through everything coming off it that we all do in entertainment, the goods and the bads. Do you think you've learned anything about yourself
during lockdown?
Through the whole process that you've gone through, because it has been quite some 5 years.
I mean, X Factor was the best decision. Entering X Factor was the best decision that I ever made in my whole life. It completely changed the direction and the course of my life in such a positive way. I enjoyed performing. It made me realise that I'm born to perform and that I belong, on a stage, performing. And it's opened so many doors and made so many of my dreams come true. I'll never forget what Sharon, Osbourne, and obviously what Simon Cowell and Louis and Nicole did for me, because I don't know where I would be today if it wasn't for them. They just came along and sprinkled a bit of fairy dust on me, and then obviously there's been ups, there's been downs, but I'm very, very determined to make myself heard, and obviously to be taken seriously as a credible music artist, whether I be rapping, whether I be singing, it's just been a really mind-blowing, exciting time.
This is a film with a lot of you haven't seen the film. I've
No,
seen the film.
you've
Now
seen it.
you like it because there's a lot of really like your type of music in it.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of rap, there's a lot of urban, there's a kind of like a really deep sound.
Okay, all right.
Could you see yourself maybe adding to a future, getting into that sort of thing where you yourself give it to a soundtrack?
Well, what you mean? Something
Like a track, like,
my
as in
music
adding
being
to
part of a sound.
yeah.
Obviously, I would welcome the opportunity to do something like that. That would be really, really exciting.
You will love it. You'll love the music. I know
right.
you will love the music after listening to it. You will love
Brilliant. Well, I hope
was
I
a
will.
cool sound.
And actually, shortly before lockdown, I know everything on TV and everything is on hold, but I'm now signed to an acting agency as well, called Majestic International. And they work with a number of very high-profile TV and film clients. So I'm hoping there's going to be, another avenue as well as, my music. And, you see a lot of rappers, you know, especially in America, you know, going into the movies business as well. So that's definitely an opportunity that I wouldn't turn down as well. But because everything on TV is on hold at the moment, it's kind of in limbo, it's in the air. But, you know, hopefully when everything gets back to normal, hopefully there'll be some interest there as well.
Good. I hope you have a good night.
Thank you very
Nice
much.
to meet you.
Lovely to meet you both.
I hope you have a wonderful night on the green carpet.
Okay.
Green
Thank
carpet.
you.